So you guys might be thinking, oh, why carry a tap and die set? I mean, for your average traveler, you don't need one. But we're touring, so we go to places where there aren't mechanics, or the mechanics on holidays and they're the only mechanic in town, stuff like that. So we try and prepare ourselves the best we can. And the tap and die kit, it doesn't weigh anything, so it's not really an issue with weight, and we've got heaps of storage. Now, the main reason is when I did Cape York in my F-Truck about 5 years ago, the nuts came loose. I mustn't have had them torqued up properly, and the nuts actually came loose, and I lost a tire. The main problem with that is I lost all the threads and everything. So to get myself out of the situation, I had to go to a roadhouse and get some different threads off another vehicle and punch them through. Now, if I had a tap and die set, I probably could have got away with putting a new thread on them and putting another bolt on. In a way, the tap and die set would have got us out of a bad situation there, if the roadhouse didn't have any wrecks lying around and stuff like that, and did the wreck, you know, you've always got the question, will the wrecked car actually suit what you need to get fixed as well? Yeah, that's why we bring a tap and die set with us. It's just handy. So you guys might be wondering why we carry so many tools and equipment with us. And it's moments like these, you know, being on the road, you kind of want to fix things yourself to save as much money as you can. And if you can fix it and make it, you know, exceptional, then there's no problem with that. Now, what has happened is we lost our original bash plate on at Ningaloo Station because it was very bad corrugations. And I've gone to the records, bought another one, and I've gone to put it on, and I've realized that where the previous one sat, it sheared all the bolts off. So I've got like one, and then back here I've got two more. And what's happened is the bolts are sheared off and the thread is stuck in there, so I can't reuse the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some new holes, and then I'm going to use this tap and die kit here. This is just the Toolpro one, and I'm just going to re-tap some new holes, so I'll be able to get all the bolts back on originally to make it nice and solid. So here we go. What I'm going to do is just drill the new holes, tap them, and then put the bolts in, and that's it. That's as easy as it is. So I'll give it a go and see how I go. So while on topic of this, I'm just going to show you, this is all like the nuts and bolts that I bring along. Some of it's used for our electrical stuff, but I always have an assortment like just like this, because you never know what bolt you need and what nut as well, because a lot of things fall off on this big lap. So always carry an assortment of nuts and bolts. It's just so reliable. Like for instance, right now I can do the job and not need to go to the shop. So to figure out what bolt this is, because I don't know what it is with thread and all of that stuff, this kit actually comes with like thread measurement tools and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll grab my thread measurement tool and we'll see if we can figure this one out. I'll try metric, and there it is. See how it sits flushly in there? So I know that this thread is a metric and it's a 1.0. So I've got that, so I know it's a metric 1, and now I need to figure out how big the diameter is. So what I'm going to do, I've got these, I think the dies up here, and I'm just going to screw them in and see which one it actually goes on. And it just so happens to be that the one that I just picked is the one. And that is, and it makes sense. So it's a 6mm diameter, and it's by 1, which is what we already figured out. So that's good. So I know that I need to make the hole according to that. So the next step, so on the tap and die kit, it tells you what one. So it's right here, 6mm by 1. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th one along. So if that's correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the tap that I need. So what I'm going to do now is drill the hole, and it even tells you what drill bit to use. It says drill 13 by 64. 1364. I don't think I've got that. I've only got metric, so I'll drill it close enough to that with what I've got. If you're not sure, just drill the smallest one first and work your way up until the tap actually goes in. So 5mm might do it. I might give it a go and see how we go. I can always drill more holes, so let's do it. Whenever you're drilling upwards, you got to wear safety glasses or keep your eyes away because you'll get stuff in you. I'm just going to drill it next to this original hole. Alright, that's drilled. So, the next step is to tap the hole. So it comes with this little thing here. You stick that end in there, like so. Tighten it up so it's nice and tight, so there's no movement. And then you just stick it in the hole and you just start turning it. Now, when you're doing this, it's best to have like cutting compound, and you always want to turn it till it gets a bit tight. And if it gets too tight, just back it off and clear the thread and then go again. And then just keep doing that until you get, so this is going really well. So the 5.5 was a good choice so far anyway. Let's see how we go. Just spray a bit of stuff. A nice clean threaded hole, and that's how you make your own hole, your own threads. So now that that's in, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see if the bolt goes in and make sure it's all been done properly. And if that's the case, I'll drill the other, I think there's 2 more holes I've got to drill. So the old bash plate would have copped the flogging. You can see that there's a bigger hole here, and that's so you can align the bash plate. So if I have problems, I'll just drill the bash plate out a little bit so I can get that location a lot better. But yeah, let's see if it fits. Voila, look at that, solid as a rock. Yeah, boy. And that pretty much wraps up why I bring a tap and die kit, just for instances like this. Makes everything, you know, stronger and all that. So just another quick example of where I use this tap set is I'm just mounting my winch solenoid just in the front radiator panel here. So I just drilled out two holes there, and I'll thread that, and then I'll use bolts to put that through. So yeah, just another example. Alright, so I've got another use for the tap and die set. Taking the spare tire off the back of the caravan. When I was taking it off, the thread was getting a bit knackered. So whoever's put the tire on last has obviously stripped the thread a little bit. So I got to fix this thread up. Yeah, you just see that. And as well, while I'm at it, I've got to repair the nut as well. So I'll do that now. I mean, if I was to bolt this back up, it'd probably get it, but you really don't want your spare tire falling off due to a dodgy thread. And as well, there'll be a point where it'll just become, the thread will become non-existent. So to prevent further damage and costs, I'm just going to repair it now and see how she goes. So to do it, I'm going to need this bad boy, and that's the die setter, as I would call it. And also I'll need to get the right die. I don't know what it'd be, so I couldn't find the correct one, but I found one pretty close, which seems to be cleaning it. You got to be very careful because you don't want to create a new thread where it won't go on at all. But this one's cleaning it, so I'm just going to clean the start of it, and that should help it go on a lot easier. So this one's going to be interesting. As you can see, it's cleaned the start. I've done that one. And then this one, it's just cleaned this one up as well. So this must be a lot of stuff on it. But yeah, I won't be able to clean the threads out on them. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. As you can see, I just cleaned that up there. It's not exact, and that's what I was saying, it's not the right one, but it's cleaned it up enough so I should be able to get the bolts on a lot easier now. Yeah, see? Beautiful. So yeah, it's just another quick use you can use them for.